end. News 13 has video never seen publicly of a deadly APD shooting that the feds say should not have happened. The U.S. Department of Justice used this case as an example of what it called APD's recklessness leading to their use of deadly force. The DOJ report said police were not justified in killing a suspected car thief named Mickey Owings 4 years ago. Tonight, for the first time, you can see the video and see what you think. News 13's Lizzie Mitri is live at APD headquarters. Lizzie?
Dick, this case is being brought back to life with a lawsuit filed today over what an Albuquerque attorney says was a bad shoot. Here's what happened. At first glance, surveillance video shows what looks like a normal day outside a busy West Side Walmart in March 2010. But follow this SUV. 26-year-old Mickey Owings, a suspected car thief with a violent history, is the driver. He pulls up next to another SUV police believe he stole. He and his passenger get out, but then he gets back in. As he starts to back out, undercover cop cars box him in. Trying to escape, Owings slams into them. Detective Kevin Sanchez runs up, pulls his gun, and shoots Owings, who then hits two empty parked cars, knocks them aside, and zooms out of the lot. But he quickly loses consciousness and dies on a nearby road.
Officers obviously were endangered, as was the public.
That's what former Chief Ray Schultz said at the scene. But the U.S. Department of Justice and now attorney Shannon Kennedy, who's representing Owings' 3 children, disagree.
You can see the officers on this video created the danger themselves. And undercover vehicles, they're the ones driving recklessly to block him in.
In its April report on APD, the DOJ said Owings was not armed, did not pose a threat of death or serious physical injury to the officer or anyone else, and was driving straight into unoccupied parked cars when he was shot. The city's independent review officer ruled the shooting was justified. But today, Kennedy filed a lawsuit against the city.
All we have the power to do is to sue for money damages. That's the only consequence that we can fight for, is justice for these children, to pay that debt to these children.
We reached out to APD. A spokesperson told us they couldn't comment because it was too late in the day. Back to you.
Okay, Lizzie, APD policy at the time allowed officers to shoot at moving cars, a policy that the DOJ report criticized. The department has since banned that practice.